Everybody, it's Invictus. Time another Eden Run here, the Binding of Isaac Victor Repentance series. Well, that didn't take long, did it? Happy Saturday, Mosh Pit. I hope your weekends are going off to a great start here. We're now only 5 away from the like streak goal of the Arcade Challenge Run. Thank you all for making it possible. And also, a big thank you to 2TapTimmy152 on this Invictus subreddit for this amazing artwork of the day. Title of the thread was Some Art for the Mosh Pit. Got to make sure D-Bizzle keeps up with those big time plays. I absolutely love how this one looks. That'll make an awesome print as well. So thank you very much to Tap Timmy and everyone who upvoted that one. Top on in. Let's make sure D-Bizzle. If we see D-Bizzle, let's have some life imitating art shot. Oh my gosh, we got ourselves flying at the start. A terrible tears and movement speed. Oh my god. Delta Sierra Victor 8 X-Ray 10 Zulu. Wow, this is abysmal. Starting stats here. 0.97 movement speed is, you know, that's something that we can work with, but 1.82 tears rate and 3.12 damage. How do we pay for yesterday's run? Well, this is how right here. Yikes. And we also have Blood Rights, which is not going to help us out right now anyway, because Blood Rights is going to operate off of our Red Heart damage, or our Red Heart containers. So yeah, I do like our haircut, and I like the fact that it's coupled. We got like a sort of like an Archangel look going on, which I think is pretty cool. But we do not have Archangel type damage here. This is Archangel type damage here. This is a 20%, a 20-degree angle that we've got right now. This is not good. All right, we got a bomb here. We need to get bailed out very early on. That's going to give us some nice damage. With Cricket's head, obviously, but it's not going to do. It does. It's huge. It's absolutely massive. That helps us out greatly, but it doesn't really raise our DPS a whole lot because again, we're going to be still dealing this damage very, very, very slowly. Like I mean, super duper slowly here. And the sad thing is that we have to go through all these fires. Because there's a chance for it to pay out with some soul hearts. So, strap in, because it's going down. Hopefully we go the right way here. 2 bombs. You know, 2 bombs that we can use it against the bosses if we need to, or boss. We can use it on our donation machine. Obviously, we just need to make sure we don't get clipped in here. This is kind of what I'm talking about. See, it doesn't really matter if we're doing 100 damage per shot, 1,000,000 damage per shot, or 1 damage per shot. We're still delivering it at the same rate, you know. So like, yeah, we can one shot, or I should say 2 shot these spiders, but it's not going to matter that much what our single shot damage is. We need to up our source of DPS here. Ooh, I wouldn't mind the eraser, to be honest. This could be one of those runs where the eraser might actually be more effective than direct damage dealing. So 1 cent and we get the eraser. There's still enough time for us to get an actual erase out, and getting rid of spiders early on would be huge, especially if we're gonna be stuck with this movement speed. Come on, so don't screw us here, game. Give us 1 cent. I really don't know what I'm supposed to do there. Game is very quickly trying to troll us, and there's not a cent to be had. We need to find the secret room in one go, but I also may need to use this bomb on the boss. Okay, so we're not going to use the bomb on the boss. It's Pin. By God, it's Pin. Never been happy to see old Pin. Anything right here is massive for us. Tears Up would be the best. That's what we're really hoping for. Wire Coat Hanger, Torn Photo. Those are 2 perfect items for us to drop. Anything else is not good. I mean, movement speed will be fine too, and HP obviously, but yeah. And this gives us a fire rate, so we do get a Tears upgrade here, a pretty significant one at that, thanks to the consolation prize. But we have got to one-shot tap this the secret room. This is our starting room, so it's unlikely to be there. But oh, actually, no, it can't be because there were rocks there. Okay, so that cuts that off. It could be south of here. It could be to the right of here. It's very hard to tell right now. I think we got to go. We got to risk it for the biscuit here and just go for just 1 cent out of these 4 pots. And we got it. We did get it, so unfortunately we're not going to use, we won't have anything to erase unless there's a mob inside of the alt path door, which is possible. I'm gonna go in there and check it out because it's worth the key at this point. We do get a bomb thanks to the consolation prize as well. Might be a tinted rock in here. No. I don't think that counts because we don't see those mobs on a regular basis. If we're not going alt path, so I don't know if those count as regular gapers or not, but I guess we'll find out. And this is the most likely spot for the secret room, and it is there. Okay, and we get more money. Okay. So much like yesterday, we're really starting to tug at little threads here and there, and this gives us an opportunity to buy another bomb. And now we can go into the super secret room, which I do know where it is, I think. So we're not done yet. But getting a significant tiers upgrade is huge for us. I'm gonna make sure I hit this rock just in case there's a crawl space there. It's not. Okay. All right, we got to hunker down here. We can go into the curse room for free and get out. Spiders are an absolute must-go. There's no hesitation. With this movement speed and lack of mobility, there's just no contest there. Regular spiders are out. Sure, I guess. Not willing to risk even half of a soul heart right now because I don't trust where we're at currently. Great. This would have been a very problematic room, so I'm happy to see that. All those pink puffs that you saw just disappear. Those are all little spiders that we no longer have to worry about. Coming for a bomb there. Didn't get one. We get Tech 1, which is actually huge now. So Tech 1 now gives us the opportunity that we needed to be able to deal damage from afar while still being able to, without having any sort of tears penalty or anything like that. So Tech 1 really, really, really is going to help us out greatly here. And we also have the damage multiplier from Cricket's head. So double soul hearts, which is good. Things are starting to look up already. Instant payout for the blood bag would be nice, although I'm not expecting it, of course. And another HP upgrade here would do wonders before our first devil deal. Okay. All right. That's okay. Secret room might be there. It probably is, but we only have one bomb, and I'd rather prioritize a tinted rock before anything else. Super secret room is going to be to the right of here. Chisel. There we go. So we got another red heart here, so we can tap that temperance machine even more if I wanted to. Look at that. All the spiders getting yeeted out of here. I love it. All right, a tears rate upgrade, and we're solid. We're happy. Secret room cannot be there because it's being blocked by pots, so it is going to be in the spot that I first had suspected. We get a black soul heart. Okay. We can play the Demon Judgment or the Temperance Machine twice. Obviously, we do not. Nice. Oh my gosh. Dude, things are starting to work out. Things are happening here. Got a movement speed upgrade with Blood Bag. The nickel here, so that's going to give us even another chance at another HP upgrade. Oh, I'm feeling lucky. We might even be able to play a key judgment here. Key beggar, I should say. More money, so we can keep on playing the regular judgment now. A priestess is going to help us instant dunk the boss. And we get the HP upgrade. Now we can start playing the demon judgment. Things are moving. This is how runs are built. This is how runs will slowly but surely kind of reveal themselves. And knowing how to do that, again, all that came down to me knowing where the secret room was. We get an HP upgrade, which is going to give us a filled heart container. Get an absolute nothing burger of a devil deal here, so we're just going to ignore that. And we go right back to hopefully finishing off the demon judgment. And we'll see. So we're not done yet. We're still tugging away. This run is starting to turn into something. We get euthanasia. Not necessarily the one that I wanted, but hey, we can't complain here, all right? We have such a huge amount of momentum now. Comparatively speaking to where we were 7 minutes ago, yeah, we are looking okay. We're not done yet, obviously. We still got a lot of work to do, but we're on the path to recovery. All right, so the eraser is cocked, locked, and ready to rock. We can get rid of regular flies if we wanted to, but flies are no longer our concern. Pooters, however, can go take the longest walk off the shortest cliff. So I'm not going to be hesitant with the eraser. We just get rid of them. Look at this. Look at this. Bloody Penny again showing up. This was recorded on a different day, so I'll take it. We saw what the results could be with Bloody Penny just paying out nonstop along with Temperance Machines. I mean, it was glorious yesterday. Definitely one of the most, if not the most fun run that we've had of this year so far. And this run's starting to get pretty interesting here with Tech 1 and Cricket's Head. You know, but I preach about how important it is to know exactly where to go when it comes to the secret room, how to look for secret rooms. This is the reason why, because it is all about giving yourself the most opportunity you possibly can in this game. And whenever you don't do that or can't do that, that's when things get difficult. I use a Yum Heart here just to give us a red heart, but obviously I'm not going to take it over the eraser. We are so far 3 for 3 on erases. So, taking stock of what we need, Tears upgrades now. Tears upgrades are everything for this build. I would go so far as to say if we get maxed out Tears rate, we don't even need a damage upgrade anymore on this run. Not saying that I wouldn't take one, of course, but all the same. Euthanasia doing a good job there. Of course, we don't know when Euthanasia is proccing, thanks to Tech 1, but small price to pay for one of my favorite tier effects in the entire game, which is Tech 1. I like Euthanasia as well. I mean, Euthanasia's, it's just so good. Isaac out of context. Have fun with that one. There we go. Look at that. Euthanasia's crushing it right now. So damage, tears rate. Damage, tears rate. That is our mantra. That is our creed. This is the way type thing. I have so much HP as well. All right. Tears rate, tears rate, tears rate, tears rate. We don't need shot speed anymore. Shot speed is no longer a concern of ours. We need tears rate. Constellation Prize was a good start. Let's just continue to improve on it now. Use a bomb here just to help us out with a little bit of DPS on Champion Peep. Movement speed, it's fine. It's a stat that we needed. Not the one we wanted, but it's definitely one we needed. All right, let's see what kind of juicy good ones we can get out of here. We can get the wide-eyed Globins, which I am all for. Say cheese. So unfortunately, those, for whatever reason, count as different types of Globins. Just one of the ways the game tries to cut down on your effectiveness of using its items that's built in the game itself. You would think that that would take out all Globins, but they don't. But getting rid of wide-eyed Globins now is going to be a very, very nice little addition for us. Spectral Tears would be great as well if we can get some. I mean, any Tears rate upgrade is going to be fantastic for us. I still don't think we're going to make boss rush, but we're catching up after that the first 2 floors there. Of course, it doesn't help going in the wrong way, but at least we're able to snipe the bomb fly there. Always, if you can control it, try to break these bomb flies, dude. Try to destroy those bomb flies over water. That way, they cannot spawn the grubs. Yeah. I am making a priority to try to catch up and get to boss rush because we could definitely use it. And going in the exact opposite direction where we need to go is, let's just say, suboptimal for our plans here. Okay. A nice little snipe there. We get a lucky penny upgrade. I like it. It'd be nice to erase bonies. Easy for me to say, if we could. But we've already made our decision here. And eventually, we will find an item room, I think, and an item shop. I think. Well, we found the boss room before either one of those, so this is starting to tell me that they are probably adjacent to one another. Go back. It's going to be the shop or nothing. Okay. Going to continue to use bombs here, game. All I want is the shop. Shop in the item room. That's all I care about right now. And what is this nightmare Sinvicta navigation bullcrap of a map? Is this another dead end? No, okay. Like, what is this? Looking like a freaking lost key over here. I am going to at least check what's inside of the boss trap room. I doubt that we're going to do it. Unless if it's a Tears upgrade. I'm not going to do it for an HP upgrade. We don't need it. We don't need it. Finally find the item room. Don't know clue where the shop is, though. And the possibility of us getting boss rush has gone to 0. So, finally find the shop. Death card. I'm just going to use it in here. And, okay, well, hang on now. Hang on a second now. We get card reading. Card reading could definitely supercharge our way back up to boss rush status here, but we need to get a teleportation card, which we don't have. So between now and then, we've got to get a fool card or just some kind of teleport card to get out of the mom fight. I should have saved that bomb for when they split, but what can we do? Having flying here helps out with our mobility a little bit, unless they just clip us like that. This power is fine. We don't want Abyss. I'd rather have the Eraser. We get a red portal now. Okay, so I'm just going to take it. Straight there. It's going to be War, which unfortunately is not going to help us out here. It'll give us an orbital. Now, we are not in the luxurious position of skipping an item room, unfortunately. Much as I would love to say that we could do that and go straight to boss rush, we simply do not have the luxury of doing so. Our stats are not good enough. And getting a boss that's going to only give us the static drop here that doesn't give us any stats at all is no bueno. Devil Deal, no surprise there. Is it me or is this Curse of Dart just really, really dark? Really dark. All erased targets. We could get rid of the flying anus monsters. I'm not going to, though. Even though they are annoying, there's definitely bigger targets that we can take out here on depths. And I'm now officially abandoning boss rush. Oh, you're up here somewhere. This is where Spectral Tears would come in handy. We need to get a Tears upgrade, though. PH Dizzle, now, the time is now for you to be our hero, to be our Obi-Wan. And erase big spiders if I wanted to. But there's still going to be better targets, especially Needles, Bonies, and Claudies. I still have the option of regular flies, like the attack flies, but I'm not too concerned. Of course, we'd have a vortex in here. I had to get right up to him to make sure we don't miss that dude. And again, I don't know what's going on with these maps. That is, like, what is that? Like, some anti-Sinvicta navigation here. Okay, so at this point, if we get the Book of Shadows, that might be something that we have to consider. Flush is bad. Now I get the Book of Shadows. You get the Book of Revelations, which I probably will take over the Eraser at this point. And there's no real reason for us to go to the shop, so I'm just not going to. We have a very, very small chance of getting Boss Rush. But we would have to sacrifice the entire depths too, and I don't think that's worth it. Okay, it took the question out of the equation for us. So there's no more conflict. Okay. Tech 1 still carrying us along here. We just need to get... We just need to get more... I mean, I can't say it enough. Tears, 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 tears. Tears rate is everything on this build at this point. I think Spectral Tears would be nice as well. So really what I'm asking for is something like... basically only like Ouija board. Ouija board would be amazing. You gotta be careful with Tech 1 too. Unfortunately, I used to think it was a cool thing, and now I don't. I actually think it's pretty awkward that Tech 1 now curves along with how you fire and move. So you know how you can lead in with like a curved shot around a corner or stuff like that with the regular Tears. Well, Tech 1 now does that in Repentance, and I used to think it was pretty neat, but now I don't. I'd much rather Tech 1 just shoot straight ahead. This is how many shots it takes us to kill a champion mob. And we're still going. Alright. We have to do the Sacrum Shuffle here. There's just no two ways about it. At the very least, if we can get more damage with money equals power, that'd be fine. Obviously, the dream is to get a Tears upgrade somehow out of this. Soul Heart. Get the Troll Bombs. Uriel, which I'm just not going to fight. You get a Tears upgrade, it's fine. And we get Soul Hearts, which is fine as well. Alright, so we didn't get teleported, but we did get a Tears rate upgrade. In the form of the Screw. Now I would say that we've graduated from pretty bad tiers to now mediocre tiers. 3.22 is the bare minimum of what I would say would be on par for where we're at. I would even go so far as to say we're below par in terms of where we would like to be on tiers. But we are already much better off than we were with it. So the Sack Room Shuffle was definitely a big time play there. We're almost guaranteed to get an Angel Deal here at this point. And this is just going to be one of those runs where we just have to out-tank it. We get a Fool card, which is nice, and also a Tinted Rock, which is even nicer. And we get Small Rock, which is going to kill our movement speed, but give us more damage in tiers. Get our Fool card. Yeah, we'll take some Admiration here. It's an Orbital. It does deal a decent amount of damage. If anything's too stupid enough to walk close to Isaac. Yep. Ooh, boy. Diplopia. Diplopia is kind of a long shot here. We can make it work. Diplopia would be a big time play for us, but we gotta find enough money for it as well. I'm gonna go with Diplopia here because I have confidence not necessarily in our damage yet, but definitely in our mobility with flying for the late game. So we get more damage, which is fine. And we are now only 3 cents away. I'm about to break. Here we go. Okay, so we're gonna be able to get Diplopia. We definitely need to go down to Polaroid Invincibility for this build here. And Bloody Penny is going to shine. But you see the difference in proc rate here between us having Bloody Penny and not having Mom's Box. I did that to get rid of that half Soul Heart because we have this Bone Heart right here, so it would have just gone to waste anyway, so we might as well get the Bone Heart, or get something out of that half heart. Half red heart, that is. So we're going to take Diplopia. As we'll buy out the store. Nothing really doing on, I mean, we could go into the boss trap room, and a little bit dangerous, though. I think Diplopia, between Diplopia, hopefully getting a good Angel Deal here, or a good Devil Deal if we're lucky, will make or break whether or not this run goes from bad to good or bad to amazing. I get a little bit of cheeky damage there with Distant Admiration. And I never understood the name for Distant Admiration because it's not like, this is like the closest of any fly orbital. You would think Distant Admiration would be the one that's best bud, the one that like rotates around you at a far angle. I'm gonna take Lazarus's Rags. Not gonna waste a Diplopia on that plop, and we will head on down. Yeah, we get ourselves a red portal. That's fantastic. We skip straight to the boss. I actually meant to take the negative. I didn't even realize that. I actually meant to take the negative here because Diplopia, if we end up getting lucky with the red portals, potentially we could go to the chest pretty much immediately, the dark chest, that is. Now the tiers upgrade, I'm down. Okay, so we don't get a red portal this time. We do get a blue portal, which takes us to our secret room. Oh, come on, game. All right. All right, that's what we're doing here. So, significant tiers up. Look at our damage now. Getting close to 4 tiers per second. And Tech 1 all of a sudden starts to become a powerhouse. You owe me a Soul Heart for that shot there, game. Okay, we get a Soul Heart and a key. Don't care about Beth's Essence. Skip the other eye laser for some reason. I don't like rotating in this, in the counterclockwise direction. Okay, down goes Mom's Heart. We do get a Devil Deal, so this is our opportunity with Diplopia. I mean, Sulfur would be fine. I am going to take False PhD at this point. I honestly don't think it helps us that much. I really don't. You get a red portal. That's huge. And let me revise what I just said. I don't think it helps us as much as it means to give up Diplopia for just a single Sulfur. We have nothing that synergizes with our spacebar items. We have no way to get extra charges or anything like that. It does give us a damage upgrade and obviously Brimstone, but Diplopia potentially could help us close out this run here in the chest, and I think that's a little bit more important than getting a little bit of a damage upgrade in Brimstone. Now, it's possible that Diplopia could also do what we like to love to call, we've held on to it for too long syndrome, and we just get nothing out of the chest. I hope that's not the case, but you never know. But given where we started on this awful run, on the start anyway, we turned it into a good run. Thanks to Tech 1, thanks to good planning, thanks to good game knowledge. We had a chance to strike there with the Eraser. The Eraser helped us out a lot. We have no clue how much damage that may have saved us in this run. I don't want to talk like the run's over yet, but it's over if we get a red portal. Let's put it that way. We do get a red portal. E-Bizzle, look at that. So, yeah. Unfortunately, this is not great. Not great, but I am going to use Diplopia anyway. And we'll take double Kane's Eye, or I thought that was Kane's Eye. All right, well, double Glaucoma, I guess. Which is not going to help us out, but hey, you know what? After yesterday's whirlwind of a run, this one turned into be a it turned out to be a good run. I wouldn't say a very good run, but again, given the fact of where we started with this run, I couldn't be happier because it would have been absolute hell. We would have been stuck on floor 4 still right now if we didn't get that Tears upgrade, and also Tech 1. Tech 1 was a huge, huge, huge change in momentum on this run here. So thank you for watching, everybody. Blue Baby's not going to spawn any ads because we've erased all the ads that you could possibly spawn, which is hilarious. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you click the like button, leave a comment down below. Hope you have a great start to your Saturdays, everybody, and I'll take it. What a weekend. What a month that October has been so far. I wouldn't say that it's up there with September, but possibly the second most powerful month that we've seen this year. So thank you for watching. Welcome all new subscribers. It's great to have you here in the Mosh Pit. And thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing to everybody out there, new or old Mosh Pit. I really appreciate it. And as always, I'll see you all next time. Until then, so long, everybody. Thanks for watching this video. I'd like to thank some patrons of mine like Julian LaFond, Chronic Shadow, and Alex Bison. If you'd like to have your name read at the end of tonight's episode, check out my Patreon campaign, which you can find at patreon.com/Sinvicta.